Dude likes his books. So.
Silver Lamen. Don't know the sigil. Hasn't been used in ages, looks like.
What does weed do with my anxiety? Don't know. Never had it. And I have no intention of having it. I have never taken any kind of drug. I've never even...
Cole, is that you? Leave the bedpan in the usual spot. And take the platter. I shan't be eating today.
He's
Professor
blind?
Shakeslock.
Who the blazes?
He is blind.
How'd you get in? Get out. I know nothing. Don't wish to know anything. Understand? No, no, no. Out.
Not gonna hurt you.
That demon sent you. I'm sure of it.
But yeah, no, I've never had any kind of like weed, never smoked a cigarette, never had LSD or acid or any of those things. I do not trust my brain to behave itself. You know, the only stuff I take is my daily drugs to help keep my anxiety manageable. But like I would have tried to try. I would have given weed a chance if it weren't for the fact that it's kind of like it seems like it's 50-50 whether it makes you more anxious and paranoid or whether it chills you out. It's probably not 50-50, but I know a significant number of people who have tried it and it makes them very anxious, which to me sounds horrible. So no thank you. But like, I've never even been drunk. Like I've never had more than I think a single shot, maybe 2 shots in a sitting, which probably isn't even enough to get me buzzed. But yeah. Sotek being straight edge, it's not so much like straight edge as it's understanding that I have a very addictive personality. And that I am very prone to, if I find something that I enjoy or it allows me to like escape from like my anxiety or from just like some of the rigors of life, that I can very easily become addicted to it. And so I'm not interested at all in trying something that, were I to become addicted to it, could have disastrous consequences. Plus, there's kind of a running theme in my family where every single member of my family, my immediate family and my extended family that kind of got into alcohol would eventually develop a very unhealthy relationship with it and would end up making some really horrible decisions, and their lives would kind of fall apart. And then they would eventually like get that under control and start to rebuild. So I decided I'm just not going to do that. I'm just going to skip that part. I'm just not going to do the whole thing. And I have a friend who struggles very, very much with alcohol. Like he really struggles with it, and it just doesn't seem worth it to me. Like it's poison. I understand that it allows a lot of people to like enjoy themselves when they feel they wouldn't normally, but I feel like that's a crutch. So I feel like, instead of, not in the sense that I'm criticizing those people, because they need to live their lives and do what they want. And if they're, if they're careful about it, then it really shouldn't, it shouldn't be a big deal. But I think alcohol is kind of one of those things that a lot of cultures are a little too accepting of. And alcoholism, or functional alcoholism, is also too accepted. A lot of the people that I know that enjoy drinking, or they say like, oh, well, I need to drink at a party to be able to have fun. It's like, yeah, but isn't that kind of fucked up? Like, maybe you shouldn't drink if you need it to have a good time. Like, maybe you should just work on learning to have a good time and getting past those mental barriers. Because like, the alcohol's not what it's not the booze that's making you good to be around. It's maybe, some of the other things you go through. But yeah, I don't know. Granted, I'm talking from a position of ignorance, which is why I don't judge anyone, because I don't know what it's like to be drunk. So I don't know what it does to you, or like how much better or worse or whatever it makes you in life. I have to make assumptions based on what I hear from like firsthand sources, but it's different experiencing it yourself, and I'm never going to experience that because I refuse to. I don't trust my brain if it's not under control. Like there are much healthier ways to do that kind of stuff. Anyway,
What demon?
Feigned ignorance. Please, you know, Gaunter O'Dim, evil incarnate.
He didn't send me, but he is why I'm here. I'm a witcher.
A mutant. Yeah. Could be.
Why are there guards outside your door? You a prisoner?
Protective custody. That's the phrase. Protective. When I cannot decide my own fate, cannot breathe without their permission.
this house is about to collapse.
You may not be aware, but I'm one of the foremost experts on the occult. Living experts, that is. My mentor was the outstanding Professor Lionel Van...
And you're cooperating with the witch hunters now?
Cooperating? As if I had a choice. They're ignorant, but not enough to ignore what I know about magic, witches, sorceresses, what have you. Knowledge they use for barbaric ends. But that's beyond my control.
Came here because I need information. Think you might be the only man who has it.
A witcher. Then it follows I needn't fear. I'm hardly a post-conjunction creature.
What did Olgierd von Everec want from you?
I curse the day I first set eyes upon the man. He appeared at my doorstep one day, offering a sack of gold were I only to find out who Gaunter O'Dim is and how to get rid of him. I agreed. Such matters are my speciality. And I needed the coin. I pored over countless tomes, delved into obscure incidents and analysed folk legends. I went so far as to travel to Nilfgaard, the library there, where at last I hit upon the mysterious entity's trail. There are records of encounters dating back thousands of years in many cultures under many names, but always as evil incarnate. In this land we call him Gaunter O'Dim, at times Master Mirror or the Man of Glass. In deciphering the ancient scrawlings I went blind, yet I learned a great deal. For example, that he plays with his victims and thrives on pacts above all else. Seemingly harmless contracts which drive their parties to madness.
Yeah, that ceiling is about to go any moment now.
Anything else about the man?
Gaunter O'Dim is no man. He is evil. Evil which assumes various forms. Forget about him, or die.
You're alive.
Alive. Yet I live in constant fear, born of what I've learned about him.
What's with the surroundings? These runes, what do they mean?
They protect me. Here, evil cannot touch me.
How do you know?
Told me himself. Paid me a visit once. Fascinating meeting that was. I was blind already, but saw him.
He could see him even though he was blind? Jesus.
Said he was honored I'd taken such an interest in him. He wished to thank me and explained he'd taken a similar interest in me. He drew the circle and said I'd be safe within it. His way of repaying me, you see.
Ever tried to leave it?
If you'd heard how he said it, you'd be as certain as I am what leaving would bring.
Interesting. So he basically said, you live in this circle now.
Olgierd signed one of these pacts with him?
Brilliant deduction. But have you guessed why? You must know that he came from a wealthy, influential line. He must have, if the family of his betrothed accepted him. Yet did you know his fortune soured? He himself became an outcast, impoverished. Iris's family, a powerful
Okay, so that was
could
the
not
woman.
accept this, would not marry their daughter to a nobody. Olgierd wished to elope. The further away, the better. yet Iris refused to cut her family ties.
Quite the predicament.
Indeed. Their luck turned yet darker when a wandering witch mentioned a solution. A man who would grant any wish. His name, Master Mirror. The rest follows naturally. Olgierd and Odin, a meeting at a crossroads, a wish, a pact signed in blood, and a price to be paid. Olgierd was to sacrifice one he loved. Odin delights in difficult choices. He knew Olgierd loved two in this world, his betrothed and his brother, Vladimir.
He killed his own brother.
And soon thereafter married his beloved Iris, his fortune restored.
Damn.
So did Olgierd kill his own brother?
No. Deduce, Witcher. Odin acts directly or indirectly. Olgierd merely signed the blood letter. The next day, his brother was dead.
Oh, wow. So he did. Wow, that's almost worse. So it wasn't that Olgierd didn't betray his brother. Gaunter was just like, I'll do it for you.
Olgierd tell you all that?
He had to. How else was I to diagnose his case?
Make it sound like an illness.
It's worse. Many illnesses are treatable. But play with evil, medicine can be much harder to find.
Why was Olgierd out to get rid of Odin? He'd gotten what he wanted.
Had he? His heart had turned cold as ice. His feelings for his wife, for whom he'd sacrificed his brother, had withered. He'd lost all he loved. Had he wanted any of this? No. Odin grants what you wish, not what you want. All who sign a pact learn the difference. Die by it.
All? No way to get rid of him?
Kill him, you mean? Kill evil? No. Yet the annals tell of a man who dissolved his pact by defeating Odin at his own game.
Meaning?
Odin wields contracts, word traps, duels of wits. Challenge him to such a duel. He'll agree, and can be beaten. But remember, there is only ever one stake. The sole thing he truly
Can I play him at
desires,
Gwent?
Human souls.
Damn. So, if I understand correctly, is he literally saying that Olgierd's situation was not that he was an immortal and that over the course of his immortality he ceased to feel anything, but that Odin deliberately cursed him with the plague of not being able to feel anything?
Odin left a mark on my face. Any way to get it off?
You can play McGuinn? Aw, shit.
No mention in the tomes. Strange. Unless it will disappear once your pact is fulfilled.
If I challenge him, end the pact that way, will it go away?
That I do not know. The one man who succeeded bore no mark.
He was cursed with a heart of stone. Man!
Thanks.
Odin is fucking evil.
Very good. Ah, to feel useful after so many years locked up, living in fear. Why, it's pleasance itself.
Oh my god, dude. The second he stepped out of the circle. Well, at least his death wasn't like horrific. The journal. My notes and observations. Professor Shakeslock. The circle of dim created terrifies me. I cannot see it, but I know it's here. I know no name for the sense with which I perceive it. When I'm near its bounds, strange shivers shoot down my spine. It is not pain, but something that stands my hair on edge like a hedgehog's quivers. A month has passed, and still I stay within the runic circle. Nightmares prey on me more and more. I've come to fear sleep. I know not how long I can withstand this. I dreamt I had a daughter. This was strange, for I've never had children, yet one came to me in my sleep. She was no older than 10. She called me daddy and loved me deeply. I could see it in her eyes. The strangest part of all was I also burned for her with a great paternal love. Can one possibly dream of someone who does not exist? Can one love such a one? I no longer fear sleep. Perhaps O'Dim has decided to give me peace. I have no desire to change his mind. Yeah, no, he's gonna flip it on you, dude. My dreams of Emily give me great joy. My daughter is a good and clever girl. I believe she will grow into a wonderful woman. A shame she exists only in my dreams. Not only do I no longer fear sleep, but now I cannot wait for the moment in which it comes. What a fantastic transformation. If nothing changes, I shall soon try to leave the circle. I know now why I dreamt for weeks of the child I never had. It was his doing. This night my daughter died. She caught a strange illness which pocked her whole body with these hideous oozing sores. She cried, begging me to help. I could do nothing. She died in my arms. I woke soaked with sweat. I remain a wreck, my mind tattered. 3 months have passed since Emily's death. My heart still bleeds and horrifying visions plague my every moment. I'm a blind man who wishes he saw nothing, for utter blindness would be a relief compared to these tormenting visions. I cannot persevere much longer. I've become a deeply unhappy old man. I now lived within the magic circle for a year. Thoughts of suicide haunt my mind ever more often. It would be so simple. I need but step outside the runes. Well, I mean, he died a very quick, clean death, and he also died, like, hopefully setting into motion events that will screw over O'Dim. Okay, it looks like we got a potential... Oh, no. Okay. Put out the candles? Oh. What was that? I feel like the mirror is such an interesting, like, he calls himself the master of mirror. Master, or mirror master, whatever the fuck. And he shattered the only mirror in the house. Because I feel like the blind guy didn't do that. O'Dim did it. She who knows? Eh. So I feel like he's scared of mirrors. Alright, so we got a spooky sound, but unfortunately that's it. Oh no, I totally believe the circle worked. O'Dim does not seem like the kind of guy that would outright lie to you. He definitely seems like he would be a raging asshole who would lie by omission. You know what I mean? Like the only way the devil ever lies. Chat, is there any reason to go by Shawnee's house at this point? Maybe he emerges from mirrors? Oh yeah, that could be it too. Because it seems like, because what the demon told us that he can be beat using a mirror that cannot be broken. Not really? Okay. Where's the nearest fast travel point? Just ahead. All right, time to go pull The Devil Came Down to Georgia and challenge this son of a bitch to a glass that cannot be broken. Right. Glass that cannot be broken. And he's called the Glass Man.
Let it rain.
All right, let's go put an end to this. We've done everything we can do. So it's time, chat. It's time. Ah, shit. Hey guys, I'm just gonna, excuse me. Don't mind me, just leaving. Goes against my sensibilities. Come get laid, bitch. This village doesn't belong to you. Be gone. Dig it down, dig it down, dig it, dig it, dig it down, dig it down, dig it down, dig it, 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 bum, bum, bum. All right. Here we go. Dark in here. Boris, have a good night. Thanks so much for coming by. It's great to see you. Is this the right way? Yeah. Can't save anymore. Okay, now I can save. That was weird. All right. This looks like the place. Oh, here we go.
Strange choice of locale. Guessing there's a reason for it.
You're an art lover. Thought you'd appreciate the place.
A witcher with aesthetic sensibility. Forgive my disbelief. But since we're here, I believe you have something for me.
Fulfilled the third wish.
How do I know this to be the rose? Very well might have picked this up at the Oxenfurt market an hour ago.
Look closely at it. Got it from Iris. It was the last thing that bound her to this world.
What?
Oh, yikes. I mean, she absolutely loved him, but I'm not picking two. I think I'm going to answer this how I honestly think she would have wanted me to answer it, which is 1.
I think she loved you. Meant this as a token of that love.
She loved me. After all that's passed.
She did.
Iris. What a mess we made of it all. If I'd only known then how it would end. What's happening? I feel as though a hot iron's pierced my chest.
He's coming.
Sorry to have kept you waiting.
Oh my god, what an entrance.
So glad to see everyone's made it. How do you feel, Von Emmerich? A little less troubled? Lighter in the heart?
Odim, what do you want?
What do you mean, what? Your soul.
You forget. The pact states you can take it only once you've fulfilled 3 wishes,
And we stand together on the moon.
Oh no.
Well, what do you know?
Artistic rendering of the moon.
What? No. We had a pact. The moon is there. There! Not here.
I gave you what you wished for. Here, on the moon, our contract you fulfilled.
Boss, you cheated me.
I never cheat.
Wait.
Do not interfere, Witcher. Remember what I did to the last fool who interrupted me.
Oh, bitch, you're going down.
You grant wishes, right? Grant mine and release him.
He must repay his debt.
Let him go, and I'll take it on. We'll call it mine.
Bring it, bitch.
You wish to give your soul for his?
Only
No,
despite you.
We can play for them. I lose, you take mine and Olgierd's. But if I win, you release us both.
What do you propose we play? Gwent?
Don't know. Maybe we can bet on a challenge. You know I'm good at accomplishing the impossible. Seen me do it.
Very well. But we shall do this my way.
I still think Von Everett deserves to die after all the horrible shit that he's done. Like, it's time for him to move on.
What's happening?
But I will
You
do
wish to play. So let us play.
I will do anything I can to spite this bastard.
I shall tell you a riddle. Solve it, and both you and Olgierd will be free.
No, I want to play Gwent.
And if I don't?
Then we'll all 3 go for a wild ride. It's what you proposed, is it not?
The riddle. Let me hear it.
To all things and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned and disdained. Fondle me and ogle me till you're insane, but no blow can harm me, cause me pain. Children delight in me, elders take fright, fair maids rejoice and spin. Cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep, smile and I shall grin.
A mirror.
What was that supposed to be?
You tell me, what am I?
I want to hear it one more time, but I'm pretty sure it's a mirror.
Didn't quite catch the riddle. Mind repeating it?
To all things and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned and disdained. Fondle and ogle me till you're insane, but no blow can harm me.
Or maybe a reflection, more specifically.
Children delight